Him is a film directed by Justin Tipping, produced by Jordan Peele, and it stars Tariq Withers and Marlon Wayans. And in this film, Tariq Withers plays this aspiring football star who ends up getting trained by his idol, a former football star played by Marlon Wayans. But as the training goes on, he finds out that there's a darker side to football, and that there's witchcraft and demonic shit going on. Ooh. Anyways, what did I think of Him? This movie's trash. I'm not gonna lie, this movie's fucking awful. But of course, there's some good things to be said about this movie. This isn't one of those F movies. Trust me, the next movie I'm going to be reviewing is one of those. Oh boy, just you wait. The good things I can say about this movie is the acting. Tariq Withers and Marlon Wayans both give outstanding performances in this movie. Performances that are too fucking good for this movie, I'll add. And also, this movie is very beautiful looking, surprisingly. It's very well shot. It's very gorgeous to look at. So there's that at least. Other than that, this movie is a pretentious, underdeveloped, very boring piece of shit. Okay, so, many people would have this as a pro. This movie's only 90 minutes. The problem with that is that with the runtime that short, this movie doesn't have the time to have proper character and world development. But also, it's just that this movie doesn't make good use of the short time that it has, so take that as you will. The characters are also fucking boring. There is no attempt at character development really at all, at least not to the point to make these characters interesting. It's just that this movie is so underdeveloped, character-wise, that it's very difficult to care about anything that's going on. And you would think a movie like this would have a much larger scale to it because it's a movie centered around football. You don't really get much football playing in this movie, it's all about the training mainly, and that was very disappointing too. You'd think, it's a horror movie combined with a football movie. You'd have some pretty awesome sports scenes to go along with the horror, but it really doesn't. This movie is mainly focused on the training aspect, and it's not as interesting. It's just very boring. And you would think that because this is a horror movie that it would have a lot of horror in it, but I'm sad to report that it doesn't. All the horror is mainly reserved for the final act of the movie. So really, you're just left with a very boring drama. And it's very painful to sit through. It makes that short 90-minute runtime feel longer than it actually is. And also, this movie is pretentious as fuck. This movie was so far up its own ass, trying so hard to be edgy, and having all these visuals that are supposed to have some deeper meanings behind them and shit like that, but yet this movie has absolutely no substance. So really, it just comes off as pretentious. It doesn't have the substance to back up these meaningful visuals. Ooh. Man, fuck this movie. So in the end, Him is a very well acted and very good looking movie, but it's just not worth your time. It lacks the horror, it lacks entertainment value. It's just nothing really. It's a very pretentious piece of nothing. It's a very bland, boring horror film with very little horror. It's just 90 minutes that's not really worth your spending of your time, really. It's pretty bad. I am going to give Him a D.